Hey everybody, this week on the Superfluous Review, we're going to take a look at the horror classic, Dawn of the Dead. Almost every fan of zombie movies praises this movie and holds it to be one of the best zombie movies of all time. I think this movie is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. The characters are uninteresting, the tension is improperly accentuated, and a lot of the actions don't make any sense. I know a lot of you are losing your shit right now, but this is good for you. You need to understand why this movie sucks and why people should stop calling it a horror classic. Now you know that I love zombie movies, and I'm not a nostalgia hater. I'm a rational thinker who can remove himself from the hype and assess the situation from a critical view. So bear with me. Alright, so the movie starts in a news station where calamity is ensuing due to some disaster. Some chick is woken up and starts to wander through a crowd of frustrated news people. Then cut to two people talking about the dead coming to life. Okay, at this point the movie still has promise, because it's effectively showing the tense situation without alluding to too much that the zombies are running amok. Okay, so this scene is iconic because it offered zombie fans one of the first physical analysis of The Walking Dead. By explaining the properties of zombies, you're giving the audience a backstory and setting up a new kind of monster. Okay, this is alright. Next scene, an urban assault on a building. This scene is premised with a few commandos talking about how the occupants of the building are refusing to surrender. One of the SWAT members is obviously not being set up as an asshole character whose death will punctuate the entrance of our main character. Oh. So anyway, the racist gets shot after a rampage and we see our main character for the first time. But we don't know he's our main character at this point. He's just some guy with a machine gun and a hate-on for haters. So from here we transition to seeing our first real zombie, and our first annoying failure at creating tension. So this pussy decides he's gonna kill a zombie, but puts down his M16 assault rifle to pick up a 12-gauge shotgun. Since this guy is a commando and should know the difference between a shotgun and a rifle, he picks a shotgun, thereby ensuring that the kill shot will undoubtedly explode the head of the zombie. Oh no, the shotgun is out of ammo. Better rack the handle to make sure. Yep, out of ammo. Better grab my pistol. Wait, no, it's out. Just grab your pistol. What the fuck are you doing? Grab your pistol. Damn it! Grab your... Oh, there he goes. Okay, woo, close. That zombie almost gotcha. What the fuck? Why did you kill yourself? Okay, so he kills himself. But why? We saw before that he opted for the most gruesome form of extermination before. Why the fuck does he care now about shooting a zombie? Oh, maybe he was scared and this incident compounded those fears into something that guy couldn't handle. Well, fuck off, because I doubt one could cycle through a list of complex emotions and determine suicide is the best course of action in a matter of 3 seconds before anyone could even help them off the floor. Fuck. Okay, so next scene, the main character and the white guy meet. Hey, let's talk in monotone voices and not emote says the white guy, whilst our main character just gives him a stern look. Okay, so the main character's a badass, but this movie still sucks, okay? It's execution time. Our main characters enter a basement and start to kill a bunch of feasting zombies. I know this scene was supposed to be intense and show that the characters are having trouble disassociating humans and zombies, and I will say that this was made in the 70s before they started hiring psychologists to add things in the movie that elicit your fight or flight response. But these characters are strangers. Why should I give a shit about them? The white guy has just so far seen some scary shit. Shit I wouldn't want to see. But that's not the point. If you want your audience to feel sorry for a character, you need a character to feel sorry for. Not just a nondescript white guy who's seen some shit.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so the chick you saw in the news station and a news helicopter pilot land somewhere to get some fuel, but are ambushed by what appear to be fleeing cops, or at least people dressed like police who have no idea how police sound or act. I kind of like this scene because these guys are still logical in the sense that they decide not to steal the helicopter because only the pilot can fly it. But then we get a treat.
Something happens to him and we'd be stuck. We'd be stuck.
But hey, the leader's the army commander from Day of the Dead. That's cool. By the way, Day of the Dead is the next film in the series after this movie, and it is the best zombie movie ever made. Okay, so our main characters arrive via cop car during the fake cop attempt hijacking. The white guy and Peter apparently know the broad and the pilot, and they take off. The movie then cuts to rednecks and army guys shooting zombies across fields of middle America. See, this is why I think during the zombie apocalypse the red states would do fine. Alright, so they need to land for fuel, and the pilot, the most important person to keep alive, and the broad go walking about unarmed. Really? Really? Come on. You guys are not aware of the apocalypse that is happening around you? This always cheeses me off, because in the real world, you wouldn't be armed! I know this is a horror movie, or it's supposed to be, and you need to make characters vulnerable. But come on, really? Totally unarmed? Okay, when you are in the northern provinces or Alaska some places, require you to be armed at all times due to the polar bear population. Are you telling me Americans aren't armed? Fuck off, movie. Okay, so the inevitable happens, and the flyboy gets jumped by a zombie. Oh my god! What the fuck? BBQ! Ah! Didn't see that coming. This leads to the most ineffectual zombie struggle scene since Pussyface blew his brains out. At multiple moments, the zombie had ample chance to bite and didn't. At one point, the flyboy almost puts his finger in the zombie's mouth. What the fuck am I watching? Okay, so flyboy bashes the zombie's brains in and tells the broad to run before taking out a zombie in the most pussiest way possible. And then he doesn't even kill it! Okay, now the white guy is fueling up and the helicopter's not paying attention as the zombie cuts his own head off with the helicopter blades. Then Peter opens up the door to find zombie kids and promptly blows them away. Damn, I think those kids give the best zombie performance in the whole movie. And Peter is not paying attention and a zombie sneaks up on him. By the way, the zombie makeup looks like the best makeup Tom Savini has done for his stint in Vietnam. That's why it's on the post. Oh, a little side note. Tom Savini is a great special effects artist and makeup artist. He's done so many good jobs, it's hard to list them all. Tom did this movie before he went to Vietnam and hadn't seen all the real gore and violence yet. So zombie makeup in this movie fucking sucks. But hey, watch the next film, Day of the Dead. Holy shit, good special effects. So now they're back in the chopper, and Peter starts trolling Flyboy and giving him a reality check. They need fuel and have stolen the chopper, so they can't get fuel legally. And this is where they find them all, and this is where we end this review. Yeah, I know you guys are like, what the fuck is this shit? You can't just end here. Well, listen, people. I have things to do, and this movie is painful, especially when you're analyzing it. So anyway, see you next time for part 2 of Dawn of the Dead.